हेलो एवरीवन, मैं हूं दीप्ति शर्मा एंड वेलकम बैक टू IELTS ज्ञानशाला. I have already finished the writing section and today I will start with IELTS speaking section. Well, when you go for speaking, you need only your passport. It is a sort of interview and examiner can ask you anything. First of all, I will elaborate the structure. Well, it has three parts. Part 1 is an introductory section in which examiner will ask about yourself or the questions related to your life. You have to answer in 2 to 3 sentences with a because. Next is part 2. Part 2 is you will get a cue card which can contain any topic with a couple of sub questions. You have to speak continuously for 1 to 2 minutes without stopping. And additionally, you have to cover all the sub questions. I have an example here. Describe a job you have done. The sub questions are how you got the job, what the job involved, how long the job lasted, describe how well you did it. You have to cover all these sub questions while speaking. Part 3 is, again examiner will ask you some questions and you have to answer in 2 to 3 sentences. Many a times part 3 is related to part 2. Friends, there are few things which you should never do while speaking. First of all, don't be casual. As I told that this is a sort of interview, so your gesture and posture should be formal. Next is, don't be nervous. Before entering for speaking session, leave your nervousness aside. If you will be nervous, you will be going to have a trembling voice. Native tone. It is a fact that many of us have a native tone when we speak Hindi or English. Personally, I really like it. But in this case, you will be judged on your speaking and communication skills only, so you have to keep your native tone aside. Got it? Fillers. When the examiner will ask you a question, immediately you should respond. There should not be a gap. For example, examiner will ask you, do you like to go on vacations? Then you have to answer quickly. Yes, of course. I really like to go on vacations because it re-energizes my mind. You should not do like, well, it is a filler. You can lose your marks. Right? Speak fast or speak slow. You should not speak very fast and you should not speak very slow. You have to maintain a balanced tone. Don't give prepared answers. Many a times it happens. People give prepared answers. Examiners are very smart. Immediately they will get to know that you are giving prepared answers and you can lose your marks. There are few important tips. For a good speaking, grammar, vocabulary, a good fluency and pronunciation play a vital role. Then respond quickly. When the examiner will ask you any question, you have to respond quickly. There should be no fillers. You can start speaking with well or certainly or definitely. This is an interesting topic. Next is, don't speak big words. Never try to speak much difficult words because many a times slip of tongue happens and it will spoil your speaking session. Additionally, sometimes examiner's expectations become more high from your side. How, why, when, what? You should always ready with these questions because sub questions are always related to how, why, when and what. Cover the sub questions first. This point is especially for part 2 speaking, in which you will get a cue card and you have to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. Try to cover the sub questions first and then stretch the topic for 1 to 2 minutes. If you spoke for 1 to 2 minutes but you did not cover the sub questions, then you are not going to get the desired score. Mirror talk. Guys, believe me, this is a best practice. Predominantly, we are not having an English surroundings. We speak only in Hindi or in our native language. So try to create the topics yourself on daily basis. It can be cooking, it can be based on studies, it can be related to schools, your kids, cleaning, anything. And practice speaking in front of mirror. Spare some time for mirror talk daily. It will enhance your fluency and it will boost your confidence. Last is, don't worry about examiner's opinion. Many a times we think that if we talk negative, then examiner will give us less marks. But believe me, it is not like that. Here, you will be judged only on the basis of your communication. Got it? This was all about my today's lecture. In my next video, I will come up with more tricks of speaking and a little demo. If you really liked my video, please subscribe to the channel and wait for the next video. Take care. Thank you all of you.